It's so exciting. We're on our way to the McDonald's house. And they've volunteered for so many things over the years. I know Debbie's still on the Advent Health Patient Advocacy Board. I think she's been doing that for 7 years as a volunteer. And do you know their dogs? Rory is a service dog for hearing impaired, and they have a new puppy that's going to start training in about 6 months of age. How cool is that? Can't wait for you to meet him.
So welcome.
Dogs live out here. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Hi, baby.
Addition, Raleigh.
Raleigh.
She's 10 weeks old.
Riley is 10 weeks old.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that face. And everybody knows Rory in the town.
Rory's 10.
10 years old. And these are
11.
11 years old. Golden Doodles, right? Golden Doodles.
Minis.
And speaking of Rory, it would rhyme with Tori, your wonderful
Right.
daughter
Well,
that is so well loved.
When we got her, her name was Tori.
Oh,
And we
My
were,
daughter refused to change her name, so we had to change her name.
her daughter refused to change her name.
'Cause she was a rescue at 7 months. So
Oh, very good. Well, they are actually, Rory is very well known in the community, and I'm sure Riley is going to be just as popular, too.
we'll see how she trains. Trouble.
Trouble with a capital T. So let's talk about you guys being founding residents of Celebration and walk us through that story, if you don't mind.
We were living in Orlando. I was working out of Disney's radio studios at Disney MGM at the time. And we were looking, it came down to schools. My daughter was getting ready to go into middle school in downtown Orlando, and it wasn't a very good school. And so we had heard about this. We went to the event at the Contemporary. We were really more excited about the school than anything else, but also about the houses. And so I was on the road doing a show on the road, and Debbie went to the lottery.
I went to the lottery and we did the drawing, and we luckily got a big enough number. We put in for a cottage and a village, and our number was better for the village. And that's where you met like Frank Stone, who became a neighbor, and just so many wonderful neighbors, some that are still here.
Yes.
So
And it worked out for the best because we needed a bigger house with 4 kids. So this house, we've been here in this house since Town and Country reluctantly finished it.
Oh, I remember those days. We had a Town and Country in our lottery draw as well, and we had to be nudged a little bit in order to get the houses done. A lot bit, yeah. So you can definitely hear already, Don has a very professional speaking voice, which just naturally comes his way. You want to talk to us a little bit about what you do as well?
Well, I've done radio. I did a national radio show for many years, which was what I did out of Disney Studios, 90 stations around the country. And then eventually that ended. And right now I'm doing a radio show in Seattle, Washington called Talking Real Money.
Oh.
But it's also a podcast, and we're at 1,200 episodes online of Talking Real Money. I do voice work.
Yes.
I do lots and lots of professional voice work. And I do some short story podcasts. One called Lit Reading and one called Rita Stores, which is for kids.
Oh, Rita Stores and Lit Reading. Everybody make sure you check that out, right? And then Debbie has been super involved in our community since day one. If there was ever a good cause that was occurring, Debbie usually is right at the forefront of making things happen. So I want you to talk a little bit about some of your favorite projects you've worked on.
oh my gosh, there's so many. A lot of things at the school. We did a lot of good things at the school. We started the path that goes to the library to help as a fundraiser. We worked real hard getting the dog park off the ground when I was in Croa. A lot of things through the foundation. Starting what was originally going to be Village to Village, and they ended up calling it Thriving in Place, which is a program we wanted to start for people that were disabled and elderly people in the community. And the foundation's done great things with that. So a lot of little things, a lot of little projects, mainly just fundraising, whatever we needed for the school or for the community, and raising 4 kids and work part-time doing that. full time, and also
raising a
stockbroker
puppy.
and raising puppies.
Is that
Raise-
you? Making that?
Yeah, I was a stockbroker and then financial. I helped produce the radio show with the 90 stations, and we moved out here from Colorado, and we've been here 20.
No, we've been living here. We moved here in 93, so this is 30 years.
In this house.
In this house, 26 years.
Yeah. But from Colorado to Central Florida.
To Central Florida.
Gotcha. And I think you went to Virginia Tech, because I recall.
Virginia Tech.
I remember that. I'm originally from Virginia, which is kind of a cool thing. So, as far as memories here with special events and everything, anything that stands out with some of your favorite things in the town of Celebration?
I love the marathon. I think that's one of the greatest events. They raise so much money for so many different charities. The marathon's a great cause. Pie Festival used to be a great one. They don't do that anymore. Oh my gosh, so many. They Foundation does an annual event now and again for fundraising. They do a great job with that. I have to say, Dory Moyer and Debie Jackson do so much for the community with events all the time. So.
Yes, actually, we've got some footage we can include on that in regards to getting everybody ready for the holidays and the decor.
And some exciting news, we are getting ready next Monday to kick off the Women's Club again. Starting that.
Talk about that. Yeah.
So Risa White and I got together and decided it was time to start that again. She's moved back to the community. So that's a group just of women that we want to welcome in the community that have been here before and newcomers, and we're real excited about that, getting that started up.
I'm thrilled about that. It's like a sisterhood of people helping each other move in here and stuff.
Right. Yeah, also another Disney connection. We were Disney's first wedding. So we did that.
First wedding for Disney. So let's
They
talk
won't
about that.
officially admit that we were their first wedding.
We're going to officially say it here.
But we have the receipts and the photo album. But anyway, it was fun. They did a tremendous job with it. They gave us everything. They did it out of conventions.
Out of conventions.
Yeah.
At the Grand Floridian.
At the Grand
And
Floridian.
the only way we found out that we were the first wedding that they used to sell fairy tale weddings
Yes.
was that someone got us a copy of our album that we didn't know existed. There was a wedding album. On the front of it said Disney Fairy Tale Weddings, and they were using that to sell. They were using pictures of us to sell weddings.
Fantastic.
So that was nice. It was his producer's wife happened to be working the wedding department. So
He pulled them out of the trash.
So what anniversary is it coming up on?
Wedding-wise,
32.
I'm very impressed on, because a lot of times men will look down at the ground and think, okay, the wife's going to go ahead and answer very quickly. Yeah.
I did the math.
Yeah,
He did the math. Now, we've also been asking everybody, is there something that you would like to see in Celebration that presently doesn't exist?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to see the Welcome Center brought back, because every time a new resident came in, we were able to connect them with either volunteering somewhere or a job at the school or just whatever their passion was, or they were from Ohio and we could say, hey, so-and-so's from Ohio, here's their number. Just that connection, I think, is so important. Whereas now I feel we're kind of missing that. Because people are looking for a community. They're looking for neighbors to connect with. They're looking for a place to feel safe.
So anyway, we've gotten lots of great information from people that really know their stuff that's from the town of Celebration. And actually, what would you like to say, Rory? Because you're wanting to...
She just wants you to pet her.
Oh, I'm
That's
loving
all
this.
she wants.
Can I take her home
She
with
loves
me?
you. She
I
wants
love
you
this.
to
Look
pet
at her.
her.
I love that. And so I love that the dog park is now here with Celebration as well, too, right? Yeah. And so many things to thank these two for. So please, if you get a chance, if you're not watching, hi, sweetheart. No, I love it. So if you're...
It takes a village.
It takes a love that. And so, you will find this on Celebration Porch on that Facebook group, but you will also find these wonderful people on our Near Disney YouTube channel. We're going to make sure that we publish it there, because you got to know all about the McDonald's. All right? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Rory.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.